Welcome back to Zero Gaming, everyone. If you went into emergency and if this light turns on, I'm going to show you how to reset it so you can get back on the rail. How is everyone doing today? Again, welcome back to the channel. I'm here with another how-to. So today we're going to talk about emergency brakes and or PCS, however you want to name it. Okay, so let's get in this ST40. So if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to click the bell for notifications, as we are on the road to get to 500 subscribers. All right, so yeah, if you accidentally go into emergency, and this light turns on, and that's the PCS light, and obviously we're showing release. So if that happens to you, there's a couple of steps that you need to do to um, override it. All right, so I'm gonna get this train up to speed, probably overspeed it, and I'm gonna plug it. And plug it means going into emergency, and then I'll show you that how we can reset it. So I just want to I want you to see that, if you do go into emergency, you can reset it. All right, so I'm gonna plug it now, and you can see that automatic brake went into emergency, and we should be slowing down. All right, let me get back into the cab. All right, back into the cab here, and you can see that. Okay, and you can see that our brake pipe, which is our white needle, and you can hear it hissing. We're still in emergency. Okay, so once you go into emergency, you're gonna want that white needle, which is your brake pipe. And if you also look on your dials on the right-hand bottom corner of the screen, let that zero out. You'll stop hearing it hiss, and then you'll see zero on the dial, and again on your lower right hand corner brake pipe, the bottom one said zero. Once that hits zero, you're going to release your automatic brakes. I also recommend that you set up your independent so you can keep your brakes on the locomotive. Okay, and you're gonna see this rise. Okay, you can see that the dial's rising. The other thing that I would recommend to do, um, you can do it. Let me turn that off. Is you can put it in neutral and go up to notch 1, 2, or 3, and that's supposed to build up the air a little bit faster. And you can start moving once your brake pipe is at 75 pounds, okay? Now if you look at the next gauge on this side, we can see that the red dial is the main reservoir, and the main reservoir is your actual tanks for the locomotive. So those are the compressor tanks, okay? You need to have that above 120 or so. You want it above that range. Now we can come back here and we can see that our brake pipe is going to hit about 90 psi, and that's where you want it. Okay, you want it back to 90. So let's throttle back down, and we're hitting about 88, 89. That's fine, as long as it's within 5 to 3 psi above or below, it should be fine. And now we're going to release our independent, and we're going to start going forward. And again, our brake pipe says 90, and you can see that we're going forward. Okay, so that's one way to do it. And the other thing is, if you go into emergency, okay, and it does not release, I think it's a bug or a glitch. All you need to do is release again, cut out the automatic to cut out, and then put it back to freight, and it should be building back up. So there's two ways that you can do it. The first way I showed you, where you go all the way off, wait till it zeroes out, and then release, and it'll build up pressure, or to do it this way. Okay. Again, always keep your independent fully on. All right. So once you do figure out the cutout, and this applies to the SD40s and the Jeep 38s. Okay. So now we're going to go look at the AC 4400s. All right. So we're in the AC 4400 on the sand patch. Not the sand patch. King Creek. Okay, and here's our automatic, and we're going to release that. And again, you're going to see our brake pipe is going to go up to 90, and right here, equilibrium reservoir brake pipe is 90 there. So in these units, the air does build up a lot quicker than your Jeeps and your SDs. Okay, so we're going to go into emergency. You're going to watch that the brake pipe is going to once again drop. Okay, and we have nothing on our equalizer reservoir, nothing on our brake pipe. Stuff has been zeroed out, and now we're gonna release, and now we're gonna build back up. So it's the exact same thing as the other two units. I think this one's a little bit easier to handle, and it builds up so much quicker. But always make sure that you have your independent on. Okay. But that would complete this quick tutorial about your emergency brakes and PCS. If you enjoyed this video, you made it this far, please give it a thumbs up as it will help out the video. And till next time, we will see you guys all later.